Welcome back, guys. In this tutorial I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about comments. So we are gonna start with the HTML comments. Before we start, I think it will be very good to create some testing content. So let's create a div. Let's assign it a class, div style. Let's call the class. Let's go to main CSS. Let's select this class and let's add height of 100 pixels, width of 100 pixels. We'll have a square. Background color, let's put yellow here. Let's add border. So the first parameter for the border is the width of the border, the second parameter is the style of the border, and the last parameter is the color of the border. So save the styles, go to HTML, let's preview the page. So let me just, so as you can see, we got a nice yellow square over here. Okay, so let's now create the span and type in here some text. As you can see, text appears here successfully. That's good, guys. So what are comments? The comments are a way for you to tell to the compiler or to the program, to the browser, that the lines of code in HTML, in CSS, or in JavaScript should not be used at all, like if there were no such lines. So let me show you example. We have some text here. Let's go to the beginning of the span and type less sign, then exclamation mark, two dashes, two hyphens, and close it. As you can see here, some text disappears, and that is because we commented out this part of HTML, and it actually, I believe we can just look at it, just right click at the page and choose inspect, and you will be shown with such a window. It may be at the bottom or on right or in the top. You can actually position it over here in the right hand side if you are using Chrome. It is the best tool I know. And as we opened it, let's just choose in settings dark theme. I like it more because it does not irritate your eyes. Okay, so click over here at the bottom which says select an element in the page to inspect. Click over here and hover over our square. You should be presented with something like this. And what happens here is that we are selecting actually this div over here. As you can see, this div style. Okay, so we are selecting it, and here is the debugging stuff from the brackets. Don't worry about it. But we see our HTML DOM. I will walk you through the development tools later on in the series, but for now, just repeat what I'm doing here. Okay, so we see there is no span with some text content. So now let's uncomment the HTML. Just delete the less sign, exclamation mark, and as you can see here, let's open up our span, and we see here it appears. It is because we commented it out. Okay. Also, you can comment out text by selecting the lines of HTML you want to comment and pressing Ctrl/, and it gets commented automatically. Also, if you double press Ctrl+/, you will uncomment it. So let's go to the CSS now. And why I added CSS is that I wanted to show you guys how you can comment CSS as well. So let's comment the background color. So let me do it by hand at first. You just put / asterisk, and / again. That's the CSS, and as you can see here, the background color disappears. That is because we commented out it in CSS, and it is no longer in usage, even though it's present here. But since it is commented out, it doesn't affect anything. Okay, so let's use the DOM element picker tool. Go to the square again, click on it, and you can see here that your background color is commented out. Okay, so as we've as with HTML, when you select a line of CSS and press Ctrl/, you comment out and comment in the CSS declaration. That's fine, guys. And the last but not least thing, I think that is the most important thing, is to work with comments in JavaScript. We are going to do it a lot. You want to use comments when you want to leave a message to someone who will work with your code later on. You want to use comments when you want to leave the node for yourself. You want to use comments when you want to explain for yourself something, or maybe perform some a little bit complicated calculations. So there are a lot of use cases for the comments, but right now let's learn what they are. So actually we used comments over here, as you can see. So we commented out this text, which is used for the settings of the brackets, and that is what we did. So guys, remember I told you, if you don't understand, you will get it later on, because we'll cover it, okay? So now we're covering it. Here it's dope. We just have commented out text, which brackets interpret as it wants, as it programmed under the hood. So it's not JavaScript, but it is more a brackets IDE, tweaking, okay? So in JavaScript, let me delete all of it. So in my HTML, I have a div and I have a span. Let's assign it ID of some text. Now let's go to JS and let's get some text into a variable by using the following line of code. Get element by ID, and what we are doing is we are getting an element from our DOM by ID, and now let's some text in our HTML. Let's change in our HTML to hello world. Save your JS and refresh the page. And as you can see here, even though we placed some text content over here, we are getting hello world, and that is because we are using JavaScript. Whenever we come to the bottom of our HTML page, the script main.js is running, and as you can see here in this script, what we are doing is simply we are retrieving the span, which is over here, this span. We're retrieving it from the DOM, and the DOM again is just a, you can just consider right now it as an HTML, okay? So we are retrieving this DOM part in our JS code, and we are storing this in a variable. The variable is a const, and this means that I'm not able to write some text and then assign something else to it, because it is const, it's constant value. So if you refresh the page, actually there are no errors. I believe there is a problem with brackets, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm not sure that this is fine, okay? But let me save the HTML, and now you can see, yeah, you can see it. Code type error, assignment to constant variable, because you cannot assign anything to variable. If you click here, main.js, you will be redirected to the fourth line, and the fourth line is some text assigned 5. We cannot do that, okay, guys? So how can we get rid from this line without deleting it? Because we want it to be present there for later reference, okay, guys? And there are a few ways to do it, and the first way is just comment a single line. What these comments do is that they comment line, and when you start typing on the next line, the text won't get commented, okay? So that's pretty much it, okay? The next type of commenting is multi-line comments. You can have it on one line, just like one-line comments, or you can extend it to multiple lines. So when you type some text, it gets commented out, and it does not interpreted by the compiler. I mean the browser who runs your JavaScript code. Okay, guys. So that's all I think for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. I think that next tutorials will be very interesting. So keep with me. Support me if possible by clicking subscribe button, by watching more of my videos, and I will provide you with more better content. I will provide you with videos. I will try for you, create for you. I promise you. Okay, guys. So thank you guys for watching. You're incredible. Bye.